ever get tired of making content about the gospel of Christ? I know that it feels discouraging, especially when your views are low, not a lot of people are engaging, and you're thinking to yourself, is anyone hearing me? Yes, there are people that are hearing you. And every time I come across videos on TikTok, I am even more encouraged to keep preaching the truth of God's word. I recently came across a video where this girl was saying that she doesn't want to go to heaven because heaven is a patriarchal place. And she was saying how, it's very male-centered. All the angels are Angel Gabriel, Angel Michael, and so on. Why don't we have Angel Sarah, Angel Abigail? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what are we talking about? She wanted to talk about how heaven is going to be such a boring place because we're going to be singing praise and worship, but she wants to listen to secular songs. She wants to be having sex. She likes the things of the flesh. And she was saying this with her full chest. And, it's really sad because people tend to create a false reality, right, of what they think eternity will look like. At the end of the video, she said, I rather just cease to exist. And I'm so sorry to burst your bubble. That option is not available. It's either you choose to live in eternity with God and reign with Christ, or you choose eternal torment and separation from God. And some people think that heaven is a place where, good people who like God can go and chill with him and, do boring stuff. And then there's hell, which is the cooler place where people are going to go ahead and, party and do all these things. And they seem to forget that the person who is supposed to be leading them, the devil, is going to be in that place of torment as well. The devil is going to be judged. And we see this in Revelation, right? He's going to be burning in the lake of fire. And so the topic of eternity is something that must be dealt with a lot of seriousness. We're not talking about 100 years. We're not talking about 1,000. We're not talking about 1,000,000. We're talking about forever and ever. And once you go there, there's no coming back because you have chosen to be separated from God, and that's the final judgment that you get. So I wanted to encourage everyone who might be falling for this trap of the enemy where they think, oh, well, I can just decide to do what I want. I don't want to, go to heaven because it's boring. There is a consequence, and that consequence is very weighty. So think about it properly. For what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? The pleasures of this world are temporal, but eternity is everlasting. You should not wish hell on your worst enemy because, like I said, it's a final place of torment. Once you enter, you're not coming out.